I am the founder of SHiFT Brain Integration here in Asheville. We're one of the only clinics of energetic kinesiologists in the country. Our goal at SHiFT is brain wellness. So we're always looking to make sure that we're looking at the entire person. When somebody comes in the door, they're getting a team automatically. They get a practitioner who's part of their team, and they also get a brain health coach. And they'll be seeing both of those people in tandem throughout their time with us. Your practitioner is going to look at the brain and making sure that all the circuits of the brain are doing what they need to do. But the brain health coach is going to then support that by looking at their psychology. So we look at the 4 circles. You're looking at the biology, so what's going on with the physical body. Your practitioner is going to look at the brain and make sure that that's going well. They're also going to look at the gut and make sure that which is your second brain. I really believe it's your first brain. We produce more neurotransmitters in our gut than we do in our brain, and actually most of our emotional neurotransmitters come from there first. So we have to make sure that the gut and brain are balanced together. And then we work in tandem with other professionals in the community, so functional medicine doctors and acupuncturists, chiropractors, therapists. We work in tandem with them to help that biological component. And then we look at the psychological component, which is how are we thinking? Do we think negative thoughts a lot? Do we need to control those negative thoughts? Do we need to repattern some behaviors? We can open a new pathway, but if we don't give you a way to use it, then sometimes you don't. And so that helps, we'll give you some tools in moving forward in those ways. And then we look at the social. So friends are contagious. Who are you running around with? How is that affecting your life? Do you need to shift to be with other people? And if so, how do you do that efficiently and with kindness and compassion? And then the last but the most important thing that we look at is what we call spiritual. And so spiritual is not dogma and it's not religion. We're looking at your life purpose, why you're here. And then we look at tools like, do you meditate and do you use yoga? Do you have an exercise program in some kind of way that helps you get centered in yourself? And then you're able to plan, what do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Why did you come to SHiFT in the first place? So that's what we're trying to do with a client, is look at that whole picture. And so it's completely non-invasive and it's all client-based. Kinesiology is a client-based therapy, meaning I don't have to know where the stress is. The body will tell me because the body is set up to tell me. And then I just have to listen to the body and what the body is telling me. And then I can find the stress and release it. At SHiFT, we're using cutting-edge neuroscience. It's evidence-based science that's showing what's going on in the body, and it's current. When we've looked at the electrical system and we've looked at the physical system, and we're able to look at both at one time, that allows us to get directly to the root of the problem, which is the block that we talk about with our clients when we inform them. We're actually able to release the block that is causing the neurological stress. And so we're not masking the issue, we're releasing the issue, which allows us to have long-term permanent changes and allows people the chance to make a different decision than they were able to make in the first place. We work with everything from ADD and ADHD to learning differences. We specifically work with autism and Asperger's, anything on the spectrum. But we work a lot with anxiety and depression. And we can work with everything up to Parkinson's and early dementia and helping support people as they age. One of the things that we offer at SHiFT is a free assessment. And that is a chance for us to collect information so that we can kind of know what's going on. But it's also a chance for the client to come in and ask all of their questions about how we might be a good fit and how we might be able to help. And so we offer that as a free 1.5 hour consultation to all of our clients. And they don't have to sign up that day. They can take that information and they can sit with it. But we want to make sure that they have access to all of the answers. And also, in order for us to do that intelligently, we need to see the person and collect some information. So if you think you'd be interested in working with SHiFT, then call the office and schedule that free assessment. We would love a chance to sit down with you and talk about what your goals are and what you would like to have change.